how long were they in the ark? The Bible tells us they were in it for about a year. Now, if you think about floods today, like we have local floods, and they can be tragic, they can be devastating. People can lose their lives, they can lose their livelihoods. But how long do they last? How long is the water in the area? Maybe a few days, maybe a week or two. And of course, the cleanup can take a long time. So I'm not trying to make light of these events at all. But the Bible is so different. What happened in Scripture is so unique that they were in the ark for an entire year. So this is very different than what we see with local floods today.
A year. How did they manage to store enough food for the family and 2 of every animal for a year? How did they store enough meat for the tigers, the lions, the panthers, the grizzly bears, the polar bears? How did they keep all of those meat-eating animals from just consuming all of the other animals on the ark? How did you keep the 2 polar bears from eating the 2 penguins or the 2 seals? Belief is one thing, right? Belief in a higher power is one thing. Belief in a creator is one thing. But when you think about the specific story of Noah and the flood, the logistical impossibilities that exist have to wake you up to the fact that that story cannot possibly be true. You can't. You can't have 2 of every animal coexist on a ship together for a year and have enough food stored on that ship and keep it preserved for a year for all of those animals and the people. This didn't happen. It didn't. When you think about it for longer than 30 seconds, you go, listen, it's a nice story. I want it to be true, right? I don't know why anybody would want it to be true, but I want it to be true. Okay, you want it to be true. But when you think about it as a logical, rational adult, do you think it's true? Do you really believe that Noah, A, lived to be 900 years old, 800 years old, however old it was that the Bible said he actually was, but Noah and his family built a boat and put 2 of every animal on it and floated on that boat for a year because God flooded the planet? You actually believe that? It's not just a tale. It's not a euphemism for something else. You actually believe that happened.